Question. I don't know.
In this lonely ass world, it's getting colder. I'm not going nowhere if I cannot take my boat there. My mind was bred a little different, yeah, from my own past. If I see heat, why the fuck would I wanna go there? Mama, I make you smile. Mama, your little nigga came from wildin'. Mama, always got in trouble, I was shouted. Mama, now I'm staring at shit. Mama, I'm the pilot. Mama, if I want something, I'ma go get it. Mama, swim with the sharks, piranhas, and fishes. Mama, it's so hard down here, God is my witness. Mama, I know where I'm going. Mama, I'm a fan. It's hard not knowing who is really gonna be there for me. I wish you could be here to see me the day I start touring. Shit be on my mind every second when I'm not recording. I'm waking up conversating with the Lord every morning. I mistakenly took the wrong path, I had to rewind. I fumbled trying to move too fast, I had to keep trying. Growing up I got in trouble, told myself to keep lying. So much stress be building up, swear I be needing me time.
Grand Rising people. This is your girl Reese, aka the best that ever did it, aka Althea McFarlane, and the great author of this here great book, Shades of Blue by A.M. Morning. Yes, yes, yes. Get your copy, you know, and when you get your Shades of Blue by A.M. Morning, get your Molly Moss Sea Moss. And I'm gonna tell y'all something about this, okay? Today is Turn Up Tuesday. It's gonna be Tell the Truth Tuesday. We're going to get in here and we'll tell the truth about this here sea moss. Like I said, it helps give your immune system a boost. And I'm saying this because a lot of my family and friends are right now going through. Ever since that rain came through Friday, y'all can call me conspiracy theory or whatever. But ever since that rain came through Friday, and you notice how it rained all day long, right? Everybody was fine Friday. Everybody was doing good. But when they got up the next day, the following day, everybody was out and about doing what they do on a Friday, all out in that bad weather. A lot of people, when they got up Saturday, it started their health downcline. They started to feel a little lackluster. You know what I mean? They was feeling a little not too hot, not too well, not 100%, right? And when you're not feeling 100%, that's good. That's great. That's good. But when you get something that'll boost your immune system, that helps you get to that 100%. Like I said before, you may be grinding on a 60. You take your vitamins, your minerals, the stuff that you need to enhance and give your immune system that boost. That'll bring you up to at least 80%, right? At least you go from a D to a B. And that way, when stuff attack you, when the stuff try to beat you down, drag you down, it don't drag you too far down where you can't bounce back in a quick enough time. You know what I mean? That's all I be trying to tell y'all when y'all get y'all CMOS. An ounce of precaution is worth a pound of cure. And it's natural, it's healthy. Good morning, LA. Good morning, DJ Slicky Woo Boo. I'm talking to my peeps because everybody's sick. Our girl Lee got COVID. Our boy Rodney got the flu. Well, Rodney don't know if he got COVID or not, but they're sick. And like I said, and they was feeling good Friday and turn around. But the last 3 days they've been battling. They've been going through some stuff. And I want to send my prayers and love out to everybody that's not feeling too hot. Baby, something tried to jump on me last night and this morning, but honey, I had that CMOS in my system. It's fighting back. My stomach is bubbling, but it's fighting back because my gut knows that something's trying to invade your body. Let's expel it this way. So, hey, gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. And if that's how I gotta do, that's how I gotta do. That's why I was a little late, jumping in and out of the shower. I wasn't playing with it. Play with it, but don't play with it. Like I told Molly, I said, my stomach hurts, my gut hurts, and then I'm thinking maybe because I'm not eating enough, and my blood sugar, I've been checking my blood sugar has been down low, sometimes a little too low. So, 64 and 54, that's too low. But other than that, it's going between 80 and 120, like it's supposed to be. This morning, it was 109. So I know that I need to finish up the show. Then I know to jump off and go eat something. Like I'll probably eat a banana. And I eat the banana because I've been having bouts of potassium disformity. When you tinkle a whole lot, sometimes you can pull the potassium off your blood. Let AMD software access your precise location and location history. What is AMD software, Molly? Do you know anything about that? AMD software needs permission to use signals like GPS and Wi-Fi, which can be used to determine your precise location. You can change this at any time. Hello? Why did this pop up? Is this something I need to do?
Nah, don't touch that.
Just hit no.
Yeah, hit no.
It came across my screen all black. I was like, what is this, Molly? You trying to do something? Okay.
Yeah.
No, get rid of it. Look, I told y'all the government has been chasing me. They've been on me. They saying I'm talking too much. It was like, she gonna be the leader of the new school. No, I'm not. I'm gonna say enough to my brothers and sisters, and then I'm out. Right? I'm just gonna tell you the truth. Tell you what it is. Sometimes you got to be ready to receive the truth. People don't want to hear the truth. Sometimes, and when they don't want to hear the truth, they take offense to it.
Handle the truth. What up, Slicky? What up, LA?
Sometimes that's what they do. But yeah, like I said, last Friday was a lot of people after that rain, and it rained all day. Did anybody find that to be peculiar? Because I know it rains, and usually it stops a cloud or pass, but it rained all day. 11 o'clock at night, I'm talking on the phone, me, Gwen, and Lee, and it's still raining. Did anybody, that's a mighty long storm to stay put for at one time. Good morning, Trey.
What's up?
Trey,
You ain't
money.
got your glasses.
Huh?
So you ain't got your fucking glasses. You look like
I just took them off.
blind. Okay, put them back on.
Looking like Mr. Magoo. I know I can't see.
You look high. You look high.
Because my eyes ain't that, but the slit is naturally, I always look,
I'm glad that you're in commission though. What's up, Molly?
What it do, Trey Money?
Ain't nothing. Ain't too much going on this morning.
How you feeling, boo?
Shit, I'm tired as a motherfucker. I was out there, dropping off them bags and shit last night. I went out there to do some DoorDash and Uber Eats and shit last night.
Okay,
You know.
that's what's up.
Yeah, but I was looking out for the Morning Mac show, so I was trying to fuck
Look,
with.
we almost didn't have it today.
I heard up the grapevine. I get the word when something happened, and I was looking. So but I checked online. I seen that live notification, so that's why I'm
Yeah,
jumping on.
yeah. I said, Molly, we'll make it a little bit late. You know, they tried to get you, girl. They tried to get, I ain't trying to get what Leo Rodney got or whatever. But hey,
Y'all keep
that's
that.
why I keep the sea moss going. Molly says, stop drinking that herbal tea. Stop drinking that green tea with ginseng. He said that's your stomach up.
Hell yeah, gonna have your stomach turning. You don't want that shit.
So I said when I get off, I'm gonna eat a banana and some toast. That's what I'm so I can put something in. What you say, Trey?
No, I was saying what's up to Slicky. My bad. That was
okay.
What's up, Slicky?
Thought you were saying something about the banana and the toast.
Nah, I mean that's a decent little snack, whatever to have. But nah, I ain't say nothing about it.
Yeah. Well, they say that the doctors will tell you this. They call it a Bratz diet. I remember that from when Tyree was a kid. They would say Bratz stands for banana, rice, apple, and toast. Okay. So they said that when your stomach is upset and turning, when you got a stomach flu, whatever, you gotta eat. You gotta eat. So they would tell you give the child bananas, rice, or apple, like applesauce. That unsweetened applesauce, the real unsweetened applesauce, that's good. And toast. And I guess the toast is the substitute. As we get adults, we get crackers. Give me some wheat crackers or give me a saltine. And that does help settles the stomach because they get that acid in your stomach that's tossing around, something to eat and absorb. So that actually does help. They tell pregnant people that too. That's why you're pregnant until you eat crackers. It'll help with the nauseous. Or sometimes people, if they can, chew ginger, but ginger is hot. Real fresh ginger.
Real good for you though.
It is. If you can stand the heat, you be like chewing it all of a sudden, like, ooh, what's that? Open up nose size cavities and all that. But a ginger, it is good for you. It is. So that's what we doing today. Let's tell the truth.
Check on Hakeem. He still ain't hit back yet.
Hakeem, you watch or something?
You know, everybody been waking up ill. That shit is weird.
That shit away from me.
Yeah, and that's it. It's ever since Friday. It's just like
I was watching the show back yesterday, and I seen that you was. I remember you were saying something about after the big rain, everybody started getting sick. Chow Bao said his girl sick after the rain and all that shit.
Yeah, and other people check on. Look, it's Milan, LA. How you feel, Slicky? How y'all feel, and how the people around you feel?
Y'all better get some outside air. If you stop, I mean, people gonna get sick regardless.
But I'm just saying that rain, ain't nothing in the atmosphere. Look, it froze Trey. Trey, gets the government that froze Trey.
It ain't the government. I'm switching over to my data.
Oh, okay. They got Trey. They got you. Molly, man. Look, I thought they had him.
I switched over to my data and took it off the Wi-Fi since I'm sitting outside.
Okay, let's talk about today. Trayon White. Okay, I like my boy Trayon White, and I hope he do get back as the Molly. What was he called again? The ward, the councilman for the ward, Ward 8, Molly Mall.
You know, Molly
not be around. Yeah, I get because that's Molly's ward that they live in, Ward 8. And not too long ago, they took him or replaced him, as councilman because they said he was taking bribes and stuff like that. He
Embezzling.
was taking money,
Embezzling. Uh-huh.
So just because you're taking that money don't mean you're not a good person for the job or the position. All it means is that you need some more money. You need some more, or the stuff that you do. As long as you're not stealing from that ward, as long as you're not taking it from that ward that you are overseeing, make sure the money it gets allocated for what it needs to get allocated for your ward. Right, Molly?
And just don't get caught.
and don't take the people's money. If these people want to give you, people say, "Hey, push this or push that for me. I'm gonna give you $10,000 and say my name when it come up in the meeting, so the people can vote on me." That's different.
Isn't it a lot of different? Well, I mean, I ain't trying to help nobody scheme, but I would think somebody with that on that power level, whatever, would have some, would have some ways you can, do it smart. If you want to steal, I'm thinking that you have fronts that you can hide money behind or wash your money some kind of way.
Yeah, they do. Normally they
That's what I'm saying.
Hire they buddies, like they hire them for certain things, and then they ask for a kickback. So like you was to get a big donation for your nonprofit, and I'm your friend. You'd be like, Ma, hey, we gonna pay you 10,000 to do all the photography. But y'all might say, you know what, we're gonna give you 30 though. We really only supposed to pay you 10, but we're gonna give you 30. You keep 15. Just make sure you give us the other 15. And some people do it. It's like, so they make sure they keep hiring them same people that get them kickbacks. And that's how they get their money. That now you got some of them people that will snitch on them people. So that's what been happening. They getting caught up. People getting close to the people that's close to them. Like, hey, looking into their company. Dang, that's the only time you do photography. When he call you, you don't do shit outside of this.
Nah, because
look at you making all this money and only this one client.
Yeah.
There's like, you made $60,000 off the Morning Mac show. What's she doing?
She decorate design.
Look, I better not say that because the government probably looking. We not. He not making this is donation.
What up, funny man?
Poets podcast. Good morning, funny man Green.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
How you feeling?
I'm feeling awoke.
Look at that.
I'm glad you woke. Is she left? Did she leave yet?
Who?
Awoke. Ain't that her name? Oh, I thought you was over there being naughty.
No.
You said no, like you on the shelf. You on the shelf somewhere, and we don't know about David Green on the shelf too, y'all. He's like, no. Well, I'm glad you feeling okay today. A lot of our comrades are feeling not too great. So, we say a prayer, send some good vibrations over there and hope that they cycle well. Get that CMOS. You had that Molly Moss CMOS. What? See, I got to take and stayed up so I could be up for the 15th, for the 14th, and the 22nd, and the 26th, 27th, 28th, the 1st, the 2nd, and the 3rd. Boom. Because I'll be in New York those days. 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. I done add some extra. 26, 27, 20, 28. Then that's first.
Yeah, Josh.
Okay.
That shit was funny. I seen it.
What you see? What?
That girl Tiffany, the mayor. I think that's out in Atlanta somewhere.
What happened?
They was fighting at one of the little meetings. Yeah, some dude came up there. He was telling her how they feel. Like she ain't doing the job. She need to be out of this position. And at the end, he called her a bitch. Her boyfriend was having it. He popped off on him. And then she jumped out her seat and ran down there and hopped in the fight. I said, oh, shit.
Wait a minute.
The most hoodest mayor I ever seen. Yeah, she stay hood. Like,
we got some footage of that.
Do we got some?
That man. Oh, that find it though. Oh, yeah, that they've
And
been
this is
trying to
the
get her
mayor
out
of
of her
Atlanta.
position. Yeah, they like set up a Dalton, Illinois. Okay, Dalton,
Oh,
Illinois.
okay. It's not Atlanta. It's
I
Illinois.
thought she was down there. That's how they was acting. But they set a private like meeting up and they voted her out of her position, and she was like, "That's illegal." And it wasn't actually like people can actually do that. That was something they was doing back in the day, and they somehow found a way to do it with her. And then they had another vote, but they made sure they invited all of their people in. So by the time her people came to support her, it wasn't no more seats left, so they wouldn't let nobody in there. And they got into it. So she been going back and forth with the city. But I'm like, they don't want you as mayor there. Get the hell out of position. Her boyfriend and them been running everything, and they saying they been stealing money. They not helping the community, but she refused to just give up her spot. She fighting for it. Literally fighting.
But didn't they elect her? She elected official? I guess she
Yeah, at
flipped
one
on
point
us.
she was. Yeah, at one point.
How long can the mayor stay the mayor though? What is their
As
term?
long as they won, I
2
guess
years?
they just keep running and keep getting it. Like Marion Barry kept winning
I
every time.
think you can stay in as long as you're not voted out.
Okay.
I don't think they got a range of how long they can stay in there.
Okay. As long as the election come up and everybody say
So like
keep them in.
what you're supposed to do, yeah. So you'll
Okay.
stay shit going right, pretty much.
Well, it's so far that I can remember, Barry has been DC's best mayor in my lifetime. Better than Sharon Pratt Gray, or Sharon Pratt Kelly, however you want to say it. And the other Gray, what was his son? It was the Vincent Gray. What's his name? Vincent Gray. You had Gray. You had a few of them since
Fenty. It was Mayor Fenty.
Barry.
Fenty. Yeah, Gray was cool.
And then what was that other one that got on my nerve? The little ball hitter one, Anthony Williams. he Mayor Anthony Williams. I don't know what to say about that, but nobody has been done more for the community than Barry. He may have had his personal problems with cheating and the drugging and all that, but when it came to his the people, he gave, like, you can see what he did for the community, the food banks, the pantries, the summer initiative programs, that he helped everybody get a summer job. And that was lit. You get your first summer job. It gave the kids something to do. They was off the streets. It seemed like there was more boys and girl clubs and stuff. It just, I don't know. It just seemed like there was stuff to do. That DC had it lit. It was going on. I want to use my Aunt Dolly address. Like, Aunt Dolly, just let me use your address. And she was like, come on, because she worked for the school board. She was a police officer, crossing guard, and all that stuff. So she didn't mind. She's like, come on. And I was like, because I wanted to do some stuff too. But lucky for me, I didn't have to do that because I got my first job at Taco Bell Landover Mall. But I think I would have rather got one of the DC summer jobs because I think they paid a little better. And you could get some office jobs because I thought I was going to work in a school with her, like over the summer when people got to some school, issue the books and stuff like that. I was trying to get that kind of job, but it didn't happen. As long as I got a summer job, and that's what happened. But the programs they had was phenomenal, and he always gave out food. We stayed in government cheese.
Yeah, good cheese.
They don't know nothing about that government cheese.
I didn't even know it was government cheese till I got older.
And that butter, oh man, that butter made the best popcorn. What? Some stuff that you get from the government tastes good. And that was, I don't know what they give you now. But when I was growing up, when I was like 7 or 8 years old, David, can you speak on it when we was little?
I was. You remind me of the can the big ass can that said either pork or chicken or.
I don't mess with Mr.
Yeah.
No, I got nightmares about that, dog. I don't want to talk about that.
Talking about it, Dave. Won't he do
tell
it?
the truth. No, I got nightmares about the I don't want to talk
You
about that.
toast the scroodles. So you had to put the little cream on there. Now toasted scroodles, yeah, big time now, but they used to throw it in the government box. It used to be like it was like a fake hat pocket.
Or fake Pop-Tart.
Big ass bag of
That's what I
rice.
meant to say.
The rice was good.
Big rice
I didn't like the peanut butter.
cereal that you gotta add sugar to, all that shit, cornflakes, big ass box of
They
cornflakes.
gave you the stuff. They gave you Wheaties in there. They gave you Kicks. And don't nobody like no Kicks.
Kicks.
You add sugar to any of them joints, it was all right. Rice Krispies.
But you had to add too much. It didn't like
Well,
you used to pour the sugar in there and make the milk sweet.
Yep. And what was the saying that said kid tested, mother's approved or something?
Kicks.
Yeah. Kicks.
Yeah.
Kicks. You know, there was one cereal my mama used to get with back in the day, and they don't make it no more. It was good as hell, and the name of it was called Body Buddies. Body Buddies. I was like, give me some of them. I don't know why they stopped making it. I don't know what was in it, but you didn't have to add no sugar to it. It was already sweet, and it was good. And then they stopped like, "What the Body Buddies?" I remember the name because I would call for about it. Where the Body Buddies? We want the Body Buddies. She'd be bringing home Kicks, and then she called herself giving us the sweet cereal and bought us a big ass box of honeycomb.
Honeycomb. What about King Vitamins?
Is King Vitamins the same as Body Buddies? I never had King Vitamins.
It was like a generic Captain Crunch.
It might have been. I don't never. Look, if it ain't the Captain Crunch that tear the roof off your mouth, if it ain't that Captain Crunch that get your mouth all raw after you eat a bowl, you know, Captain Crunch ain't the same these days. It would tear the roof clean off the top of your. Can y'all name something? Can y'all name something that we had back then that they would never have now moving forward?
Candy sticks. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if they got them now, but we used to have candy sticks. It looked like a real stick, but it's sweet. You can chew on it. My uncle used to always have them.
Are you
trying to get a candy stick?
Sugar cane?
Nah, sugar cane is good.
Are you talking about the?
It's like a real stick. It's just you chew on it, and it's sweet.
I never seen that.
Well, I had some that I used to get from the African store. It was for like dinner. It was the same kind they would brush their teeth with, so it was infused with different flavors. I don't know if you're talking about the same thing, but it was literally like a stick that was like treated and infused with different flavors. So you have like strawberry, you'll have lemon, you'll have like raspberry, you'll have like different weird flavors. I used to get out of the African shop in Alexandria.
Oh, I got to go and look and see that. I never seen.
Stick is what called it from. If we talk about the same thing, it might be called. He might be talking about the same thing, but they call it a chew stick.
Yeah, they call them.
Yeah, my grandmother used to have one. They would chew it, and the ends of it get all frizzy.
Your teeth straight in, it'll like fray up. Yeah, it'll fray up and it'll start bending up and all of that.
She didn't, but she didn't. They didn't, and she said that's what they would brush their teeth with, but they didn't have no flavor, wasn't there? It was just a piece of wood with her.
It's actually it actually is a good alternative to cigarettes, Josh. Because
what he say?
Nah, he was saying
cigarette gum.
He said he was comparing the chew sticks to cigarette gum, and actually a lot of people do use it to wean off of cigarettes instead of.
Oh, okay. So
activity. You need to be doing something to kind of wean you off the notion of smoking and everything.
Okay, Josh said that we'll never see cigarette gum. We never they never bring that back again, huh?
Nah, he was saying nah. He's talking about I don't know. Well, I don't know. Shit, fuck it.
Cigarette gum. I never had that. I had the cigarette candy sticks. We used to have them.
Yeah, the little It was
two kinds, the bubble gum kind.
Yeah, they had the They have both.
Like made out of that chalky material.
Yep.
I like the bubble gum. It tasted awful when you chew the bubble gum.
3 chews and it was done.
Like,
Do they
Yeah.
put
blow it like we
cereal
was
anymore?
cool.
Put toys in cereal anymore?
No, I don't know. The
I
last
don't know.
time I had it, me and my sister, we would fight for the toy. And my mother said, take turns. So we had to take turns getting the toy. Who gets the toy next?
What?
And I hate it when it
How
was your
that
turn.
work?
And if you get a sticker, we was like, I got a sticker. What a sticker.
All y'all share the Happy Meal because we all had our own toys. Whenever we went to McDonald's, each Happy Meal get his own toy. I just hate when they gave me a girl toy. I'd be like, hey, nah, go back. Hey, I'm a boy.
No
They
fucking.
be like, oh, I'm sorry. We had long hair. I hate that they think me and
Or
my
if
little
it's
brother
the same
girls.
toy, you keep getting the same toy. You be like,
Oh,
I
yeah,
got
the
grips
same
last
one,
time. I got grip. We should collect the little figurines.
Yeah, my mother collect them, so she took them anyway. Like she keep them in the packs and stuff. And my mother had like 10,000 some McDonald's toys, like fresh. Like
Wow.
she just collect them for some reason. She like them.
But they collected the little toys, the little toys that you get. Everybody was collecting those. You remember the
What you want?
YCTY the little they were the little Furbies. They weren't Furbies.
I don't know. They always got collectibles at McDonald's stuff.
But they did it for a long time, and everybody was collecting those.
Yeah, y'all remember when they gave out the Tamagotchi things where you take care of your pet on the virtual little.
Damn.
Oh,
yeah.
I never got that. I always wanted
Damn. I forgot
a pet.
about that shit. Trey, how the fuck?
Everybody used to be trying to keep they pet alive in
You gotta
class.
keep them alive, Slim. Like you had the blue ones, they had pink, they had all different colors of the junk.
And you got them out of
I
McDonald's?
had red one.
I had one for years. I had one until I moved from Fredericksburg. About 4 years back, I had one. I had little stuff like that collected in a nostalgia box.
Oh, I got something. What about the Cineburst? It was the gum that you ate with the paper.
Freshen up.
That's what LA talking about.
Cineburst.
I remember the
just talking about
Cineburst.
the
They kept that
edible
out
paper.
now.
Edible paper that
Yeah, they had the edible paper.
I do remember that, but I don't remember the Cineburst.
I don't remember no gum with no edible paper.
No,
What y'all said? See it flashing.
Fun Dip. I was never a Fun Dip fan.
He said Cundy.
Candy buttons. They got
they still got Fun Dip.
They still got candy buttons.
I hated that candy. I hated them buttons. And I hated them wets.
And Iverson Mall, I don't know if they still got it. Iverson Mall had the candy store in the corner by the food court.
They don't have it. They've been gone a long time. They put a jewelry store up there. When you go to Iverson Mall there, you got Mama Lucia's on the right. Then you got the Great Cookie, which you look like is it got even smaller. Then where Tiffany's Bakery used to be. I used to work at Tiffany Bakery. Where that used to be, there's another cookie or cake place.
Directory in that house.
And then it's that jewelry store. Baby,
and then you make a right, and then you make a right is the phone shop that fits the phone.
That's why I got my face.
Got to give you the whole blueprint of Iverson Mall.
When you know, I used to walk it. I was one of the Iverson Mall
walkers. This shit, man. Cat Williams cooked Iverson Mall. He said, "Yeah, I went to Iverson Mall. I made a right and made another right, and I was done with Iverson Mall. It's just a big circle." He thought, "God damn."
It is though.
He said the same thing about Mondawmin Mall, but Mondawmin Mall don't have a food court. He was joning on that.
They still have some little shady businesses in Iverson Mall.
They still do.
Shit down in the corner you don't really know about unless you walk all the way down there because it ain't no other store open. And shit.
They still do. And they had a church, a shady church. The pastor wasn't paying the rent. But I can't say that it was shady because every Saturday they had like fruits and vegetables out there, and they were selling stuff. Every Saturday they gave out stuff. So I don't know. But all I know, that food bank was gone. And that pastor, he was good as far as giving out towards the community. You know, any church that give back, that collects and give back and do that, That's just, that's for the people. They can't help it. And I love that. That's how we pay it forward. But we're talking about stuff that we had that they would never have. So you said Fun Dots. I don't know. I think they still got that them Fun Dots.
The runs.
They still got them, David Green. They got Chewy Runs.
No, that's
that's
what
do.
Clark. That's what Clark said. But he also mentioned the Pez. Remember the Pez?
Now is that a toy? I haven't seen one. Name something that we had that they would never know about. Like they don't know about my aunt and uncle. I don't know about this, but they would talk about these Coca-Cola tops or something. Some type of little spinning top that they would have. I'm not a boy, so I don't know what So I don't even remember that.
You talking about toys?
It was some type of toy.
Oh, what was it? Was it the Jackson balls or whatever?
No, it was some type of tops. It was a boy toy.
No, I was just naming just
that they would play with, and then it'll fly off in the air. Like
you spin it. Yeah, you spin it, and then after what it take off into the air. We could let them know spin tops. And
it was some type of top like that, right?
Yeah, real fast. We use it against the marbles too, because we used to have the other little spin. I don't know. We just called it spin tops.
That wasn't.
The kids won't never know about simple stuff like that. And marbles.
Yeah, the marbles was fun.
What's up, y'all?
Morning. What up? What's your game?
What's up?
How was your show over the weekend?
It was good. We had a great time. On to the next one. We got all female lineup with Destiny Andrews and Cynthia Rudd. That'll be March 1st.
Okay. Keep it rolling. They ain't playing. I missed them. My grandmother used to give us the chocolate corn candy.
Wait a minute. Cynthia Rudd. They don't know. You got to give her the stage name. They don't know Cynthia Rudd.
Miss Arkansas.
Miss Arkansas. That's right. You got to give the stage name. Don't give her the government name.
Hey, I'll take all the suggestions.
Yeah, Boston Bacon.
I haven't made the flyer yet.
Miss Arkansas. Don't you call her no Cynthia Rudd. That's Miss Arkansas now. And Destiny stage name is just Destiny, right? Okay, so you got the Ebony Ivory with Destiny and Cynthia for March. Okay, the ladies going. No, February. It's this February, right?
Yeah, but it's going to be March 1st.
Well,
Saturday, March 1st.
For February.
February is a short month. Nobody.
March 1st.
Oh. Okay.
It's the last Friday or Saturday of the month. So the owner said he wants March 1st. So that's what it is.
Okay. So you're going to have 2 shows in March?
Possibly. Don't know. I only concentrate on one show at a time.
Okay. Long as it keeps going, it keeps going. Okay. That's good. Look, good enough for me.
Hey, Reese.
Yes, baby.
I think it was the third plane or whatever. That went down was going to be I ain't gonna say was going could have been my plane or whatever. No, because I was
what?
I was in. Okay, I was in Baltimore. I was at the what's called BWI or whatever. I got into it with the clerk or whatever because my ticket was supposed to. I mean, my ticket said it was leaving at 6:20, 6:30 or whatever. He was sitting there saying that because I was checking in my bags now. He said the bags and stuff, the bag plane or whatever, left at 5:30. And I was there before 5:30, but like I said, I got into it with him and everything. Like he was sending me to this person, this is this. So I went on and left, and it was me, my sister, and Damien. We was trying to figure out, another
way to get here.
Alternative.
Yeah. And then they said take the Richmond plane to Kansas City. but that would have been what? That would have been another 3 or 4 hours out the way or whatever.
It would have been logistically impossible to get you to the show. Logistically.
Yeah.
You
So
would have
so
came
my
in at
sister,
3, which means you wouldn't have been in the car till like 3:15, and then it would have taken about 5 hours. Or I'm
right,
sorry, it'd take 3.5 hours to go pick up Tony Viagra, and then another
right,
hour and a half to get to the show. We never would have made it if we
right.
didn't make
Dang.
one stop for gas or food. We'd never make it.
So then my sister was like, "Well, you're in Baltimore. It's only an hour and a half or something like that, and all to Philly." And it was a Philly flight from Philly to Springfield was the
No, I
flight
had
that I
one
was
from
I was going.
BWI to Springfield.
Huh?
I had one from BWI to Springfield on United, but
No,
uh,
I'm talking about what me and my sister was coming up with.
oh, gotcha. Okay.
Right. And you know what I mean, as after talking to Damien, we were just like, you know what I mean, forget it, whatever like that. And so I didn't take that flight, and that's the flight that the third flight that went down.
Wow.
Yep.
See, God be looking out for us, and we don't look, the ancestors, look, the Most High, whoever you praying or believe you be holding you back. There's a reason why stuff don't happen sometimes, and it's to save your very life. Wow.
Yeah.
Ain't that
Yeah, that was crazy. My sister hit me up. She was like, wow. She said that flight,
That could've
the
been you.
Philly, the Springfield, was the third one that went down. I said, "Are you serious?"
Wait a minute, you said it's the third plane that went down?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
It was 3 planes that went down?
Mm-hmm.
How many people?
Well, actually, the third one wasn't that type of plane. The third one was a transport plane.
Not you.
Yeah, I don't
That
know.
was a medical transport plane that went down. It had a Mexican girl who just had a surgery and her mom, and then the
oh yeah,
two
that
staff.
was,
And
you
then
wouldn't have been
the
on that.
pilot.
That was a private plane.
That was a
that was private.
medic flight to Mexico, and they
And
were
the
supposed to
daddy
stop at
probably got to
Springfield.
go to church.
That's
and
the
change his
fireball. That was
life.
the second one. But he
Nah,
said a
that was-
third one.
That was almost you, Dave. Go change your life, man. He was about to change his life after that.
Yeah, for real.
Won't he do it?
No, I want to know that he said the third one.
Yeah.
Whichever one was the Springfield.
I don't know, baby.
That was a medical flight coming out of
That was
Boston.
in Philadelphia.
The Philly?
Yeah, the Philly.
Yeah, it was coming out. I'm sorry, it was Philly.
That was a
But that was
private.
that
That was
was
private.
a
That
medical
wasn't-
plane.
right. That was a private one too. Going to Mexico. Okay. Wow. Well, David, I'm glad you all right anyway.
Yeah,
Now, name something that you had back in the day that the kids won't have. And if they got Jackson balls, I heard Kenny said candy corn.
What about that pad with the ball in it, and you just
Bat and ball. They
Ball.
they got bat and ball today. They still got bat and ball. They still got Jacks. And the only reason why I know this because when last year when I was in North Carolina doing our family reunion, we saw all the different type of stores, toys in the store because we thinking about what could you get the kids to play. It's hard for me to see jump rope. I mean, when I say a jump rope, I want that old school jump rope that we had in school that was kind of like heavy plastic that turns and you go
double touch.
That kind of jump ropes. I don't see those types of jump ropes no more. I wonder why. If anybody's seen the plastic one, y'all let me know. I gotta find out where they at because I'm gonna order some. So our next family reunion, I could turn the rope because I ain't jumping. Not on these bad knees. I can't.
You talking about the one where you know what I mean? If it hits you and like knocks you out.
Hey, the heavy ones, and it was different colors. It was like 2 or 3 different colors, and it was heavy. It was plastic, but it was good. It was good heavy. It's good balance. Turning. That's what we play lemon lime with. Boys and girls play lemon lime on time. Y'all remember that 1, 2. You had to jump in rope 3, 4, and if you wasn't on time, you get kicked out. And then we did another jump rope game that both girls and boys played. called SKIN. And the boys used to like to try to turn a rope. Because they used to try to skin you. But they go SKIN, skin. And then it tells you that because you get with the rope and skins you.
Mm-hmm.
And you was jumping, the boys be turning real fast. I remember Terrence and Mark. Terrence Brown used to be my friend, and Mark Hawkins. They would always be messing with the girls. They would always turn for skin because they used to try to tear the girls up or tear the boys. And then you got Roger. I can't remember Roger last name. Roger used to always. It was a bunch of us crazy kids, but we had fun playing on the playground.
Red
you don't
Rover.
See that no more.
Red Rover.
Red Rover. Let David on over. Come on, David.
Mm-hmm.
Or Mother May I. Those type of games. We have to teach to our kids. It don't cost nothing, and it don't require video time. And it's physical activity, and we all play. Even the fat kids can play. 1, 2, 3, red light. And you've been able to try to stand still, but your fat keep jiggling.
Mm-hmm. Simon said,
your stomach moving. You
Simon said, stop. Simon said, touch your head. Simon said.
Well, now it's called Squid Games.
No, the Squid Games are killing kids. They
yeah,
you play Squid
Games? Red light.
No,
like bang. We play spin the bottle. Freaky Friday.
What pissed me off with my kids who are now all grown up and stuff, but when they switched Tonka trucks to being plastic, oh man, it took all the fun out of it. When the shit was like solid steel and you come home with stitches and shit, man, that was cool. As soon as they turned them shits plastic, that shit was junk. One of them heavy ass. Had
the doors were open and closed. You could. Do y'all remember that the trucks was metal, but the doors were open. You could open and close the door.
Yeah, make noise.
Yeah, and you get one mom with a toddler get her hand, smashed in it. A fucking lawsuit. Oh shit, we're going to plastic.
Yeah, that you won't see that no metal Tonka trucks no more. Just like you won't see the real curb bangers no more. They stopped making that because people was swinging them, and there was a lot of. They was pool balls. I know how heavy a pool ball is. Yeah. On the end of a stick and a rope, and you can bounce it together. Click, 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 click.
Lawn darts were awesome. They were heavy, and you throw them up in the air, and as soon as they started killing people, no more metal tips. Damn it! We need some toys to kill some kids, man. We got to thin the herd. We got to have some toys that are dangerous back. We need to bring the dangerous toys back.
And they used to have a real slinky. People started getting cut on the slinkies. I loved my slinky toy, but my Aunt Ann stepped on mine and she smashed it, and it didn't slink no more, just all tangled up curl. And it was that was not, I was like,
I think my slinky was mentally challenged or something because it like I tried to throw down some steps. It went to like 2 steps and just like looked at me like I ain't going no more.
Because you gotta have it, the balance right. That's what gets it. The slinky, Molly. You remember the slinky? Y'all had the plastic ones.
Yeah, remember the commercial? It's slinky.
Yeah, metal joints too. The little metal, silver.
The heavy metal ones.
Mm-hmm.
No. What about that like that spider? No, you threw up against the wall. You threw up against the wall. No, it was like a gummy type junk. You threw it hard against the wall,
and then it slowly
went down the wall.
Yeah, and it would slowly come down the wall or the window.
Yeah.
That's what I do with my used condoms. Throw them up against the wall.
Don't get no dirt in it. If you get some dirt, if it get dirty, it don't work no more. That's why you got to keep it in that container.
Yeah.
But what about Viewmaster? The thing called the Viewmaster. We had our own.
That was the first porn. That was the first porn.
No, the Viewmaster was your first Oculus. They got the thing that you put over your eyes and stuff now.
Oh yeah.
I was with the Viewmaster. We used to love them Disney slides. Oh, look at Mickey Mouse. Oh, let me see. Oh,
That was y'all
What the hell's
virtual
grandma
reality.
doing in that
VR
one?
set.
What you say?
What the hell's grandma doing in this one? Whoa, shit. Oh, grandma. Oh, that's gross.
You get pictures and stuff in it. That was the
Yeah, grandma be
Viewmaster.
ordering that shit through the
You be like, what
mail.
slides am I going to look at? That was our slideshow. Damn, the red
Grandma
Viewmaster
changing her
ours was
panties.
red.
Light bright. Light bright.
Now that was a great toy to get the creative juices flowing. Light bright. My aunt used to love she used to make beautiful things up there. And that's a toy that they probably won't have in the near future. I don't see it anymore. Light bright. I don't see that. I don't see that anymore.
Easy bake oven.
No.
Oh yeah, easy bake oven, man. You can cook up some cracker, easy bake oven.
Easy bake oven turned into an air fryer.
Yeah. Shit, all our little electric cars turned into a real electric car. We used to drive around.
Your electric cars turned into them damn drones and stuff.
Yeah, we had drones. They were just small. Like
what was
drones.
the PF? That PF flyer? Is that what y'all remember? The PF flyer? Was that what it was? That thing called? It used to fly in the air.
And race cars.
That was the name of it, Molly. It's the thing that you like a zip tie on, like zoop, and it will fly in the air.
Yeah,
was that a PF flyer?
Yeah.
Or the Evel Knievel that you crank up and then hit the button and you fly off and break shit in your house.
Yeah.
Little motorcycle.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a toy that I'm gonna say that y'all probably had. It's two of them. First one is the inchworm. Anybody remember the inchworm?
I remember the one you could sit on; it would bounce.
Yeah, that's all. The inchworm. It goes an inch at a time. That was a slow ass toy.
I know an inchworm, like a real inchworm.
I remember that big wheel called a green machine. And you
you got two things like that.
I mean, not the button. You hit the lever and you slid and turn.
The whoopee cushion.
Big wheels.
The green machine.
There was the big wheels that we was on, and you pull that lever back and it makes you slide.
No, nobody couldn't tell you nothing when you had that go-go power wheel.
I ain't have that.
Oh yeah, that was mainly for like the
kids with
high
money.
Class kids.
Yeah, kids with money. Yeah,
they had real little cars.
Because they had like the motorcycle, they had different junk and all. While you're on your big wheel, you see somebody with remember the commercial go power wheel.
Yeah, there was the little cars. They driving in the little cars.
Now you're driving for real. Yeah.
Who's Theodore Sharon? Oh, okay, that's Tremont. When she say God's grace,
slip and slide. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Funny, man.
Yeah,
I was scared of that.
Slip and slide with 10 spikes and a garbage bag roll. Just
a
10 spikes and a garbage bag roll. We'd make our own ghetto one.
The one with the water come up. We didn't do that.
I seen on that show Faces of Death where the guy was going down the slip and slide and it was a hook or something like that and all that like got attached to him and sliced them open or something. So it's on Faces of Death. Yeah, after I seen that,
Death was a chronicle of different stories that happened. I used to watch that.
That was back when I was in high school.
Yeah. You gonna make me pull it up on Fire Stick. Faces of Death.
Faces of Death. Yeah.
That was crazy. I saw all them videos.
I think
Death 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
4, 5.
That John was crazy. I remember when they had people that was trying to do bungee jumping, and when they measured, they was all drunk and everything, and they measured 13 stories or whatever. So they did the rope, 13 stories worth. Not thinking that long. Right. And he was like, all right, he said, all right, ladies, catch me. And you just seen.
Oh, see, that's why I don't want to go bungee jumping because I'm fat enough that it go and then pull me back.
Yeah, pull you back up and you all smush. Yeah.
Look, after I go splat. Look, and I ain't messing with bungee jumping. Ever since that time I was a little girl, you know, I was a little chubby, fat little girl. They used to call me Butter Girl, a little yellow girl. Oh, it was chubby, right? And a little big old stomach sticking out, right? You know how little fat kids with stomach sticking out. I'm sitting on the rail. That's the time with Safeway to separate the aisles. They had these long rails. It wasn't no candy section. It was the long rail. And I'm sitting on a rail just like that, swinging on the top rail. I must have leaned too much forward, and I hit that ground. So it said, splat.
Wow.
I jumped up.
Is that when you got your your creative juices flowing for a stripper pole? Just like that?
No, hell no. That's when I jumped up. My grandfather said, "Girl, you all right?" I said, "I'm all right." I had no Aunt Emmy. My Aunt Ann remember that because she teased me about that. I was like 5 years old. It's right. I was hurting. All this was hurting. I got to the car, look, a little tear. You know how you try to play it off? I'm like, I'm all right. I'm all right. And a little tear come out the side of your eye. He's like, come on, girl.
You sound like Lenny Wilkins. He said, and a tear.
And I'm walking like, could barely walk. All the insides hurt. Felt like all my insides. That could have been when I messed my lung up. The ass was having an accident, and them splats was a splat, I tell you.
No, how about when, like the swing when you kept on twisting it, and then you just let go and it just kept on. You kept banging your head against the pole and jump.
That we was dangerous. So you got to name something that we had that they would never have today. That the kids would never know nothing about. We said some old timey
merry-go-round.
No, they got merry-go-rounds, David. They do.
Not around here.
They do. You got to go to nice areas. They got merry-go-rounds. Something that the kids won't know about. Let's see. We said the Viewmaster. They would never know about the Viewmaster. Josh had a lot of good stuff to say. He said the slip and slide, but they got something that took the place of the slip and slide. It's like an elephant with a bunch of trunks, and the kids do that, so they still got the slip and slide. Something that we had that they would never have. Oh, those goblin things for Halloween where you blew the head up, like the head was a balloon, and you tied it to the top of your head and put a smock on.
And walk, man.
Oh, you're right. And a Walkman and a Walk CD.
Oh yeah.
They won't know what a Walkman is.
Is there anything that y'all think they would want that y'all had? Because so far y'all naming things. Why would they want a Walkman? They got a whole fucking phone. They got all the music in the world.
I forgot.
I want the boombox with a 2 tape deck so I can make my mixtapes.
No,
they got the CD out and put another CD in when they can have all the CDs they want on one device.
Yeah, on the Bluetooth.
I'm trying to think of something that they would like from back in the day that they just won't have today. They got a lot, but it's something.
Metal roller skates that go on your shoes.
They don't want them damn metal roller skates. You go past the oil slick and start a fire.
You can still oil something.
I hated them skates. My sister, you know what? I was fortunate enough for my first pair of roller skates. My cousin Cheryl got it for my 10th birthday. I was turning 10 years old, and she got me a pair of pro roller skates, indoor, outdoor roller skates. I'm a girl. She got them. They was black, but they was bad as shit because they had the little light on the back. So at the skating room, we go to the skating ring, and they turn out the lights. At the skating ring, would get it dark. I had the little light, on the back. I rode the hell out of them roller skates because until my feet grew out of it. My Uncle Junior started, JR's brother, Justice father, took my damn roller skates and started roller skating in my damn roller skates.
What about the ghetto skates where you would step on a can? Some people would act like a robot.
You'd be like clap, 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 clap.
Yeah, and some people be like, "Oh, a robot."
They would step on and do the robot, or when they take the can to put them between their knees and clap their knees together.
Yeah.
Clink, 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 clink. I don't think they wouldn't want that. They got cans. Kids ain't doing nothing with cans these days.
Kids
We
ain't doing
was
nothing.
smart.
Kids ain't doing nothing outside these days. If it has nothing to do with, I mean, shoot, I joke around, you know what I mean, about my son, you know, y'all be like, you know what I mean, I'm trying to tell him about tag and freeze tag and stuff and all, and he's like,
They don't know.
Yeah, I said, have you ever played tag or something? No, I don't know. Is it on the Xbox or PlayStation? You know what I mean? Like,
what clothes AMD play?
The little
clothes and play.
The little plastic army guys, where you'd also get ones that had like the little the little baggie as the parachute. You know, you throw them off the bunk bed and into the living room. See what
the little parachute man. Let's see, shoot out the gun. The little LA said, I don't know what clothes and play is. I don't know what that
Garbage
is.
Pail Kids.
Garbage Pail Kid.
Garbage Pail Kid. That is funny as heck. Bad Breath Seth was one of the. I don't know why I remember Bad Breath Seth. They had the booger ones, the one they were Garbage Pail.
Oh yeah, that one used to get me so sick. Yeah.
That was the play to the Cabbage Patch Kid. That was the tease. The Cabbage Patch Kids. You had the Garbage Pail Kids. That was for the poor kids. Poor kids couldn't afford a Cabbage Patch, so they came up with what we could afford, and that was the Garbage Pail Kids. There was the ugly Ursula.
This little girl jumping rope with her snack.
With her what?
Snack coming out of her nose is so long she jumping rope.
No,
that's the Garbage Pail Kid. I looked it up. This stuff is weird.
Yeah, it was weird.
They got a baby shaving with a pencil.
It was meant as a
cutting his skin. The hell
it was
y'all
meant as a joke, and it was so popular. It was so popular because it was disgusting by parents. Kids loved them, but you know it wasn't the right wing Christian ultra right thing to have. If your kids are having cards with little blonde girls doing jump rope with their snot, what the fuck is the world coming to? But man, we prized those. We would trade them and shit like baseball cards.
Yep.
Look,
you got Barfin Bradley.
Look, Slicky said that he skated with Janet Jackson at the Shake and Bake here in Baltimore.
Yeah.
Now, that's old school. We used to go to the roller rink.
Now I love roller skating at the roller rink, but you know, look, he skated with Janet. Oh, you got pictures?
Got the Commodores playing in the background.
Did he crash in the wall? Did you cuss Janet Jackson out?
Slick ain't gonna never forget that.
Well, no, Slicky, you old foul mouth.
He still ain't washed his hand yet. He touched her with it. Keep that hand.
Look, we can bring back Sanford and Son. Slicky can be Fred and I can be Aunt Esther.
And that'll be lit.
Hey, isn't Phil Page doing a Sanford and Son? Isn't funny man Phil Page?
Could be Sanford because he be cussing everybody out. And I could be Esther. Watch it, sucker. You old foul mouth heathen.
Lord.
He said, David, you better watch it, David, for I'll unscrew your arm and beat you to death with it. She said, if you take another drink, Woodrow, if you take another drink.
There's a lot of y'all probably got to do good times. Good times. You got a lot of characters.
Oh, yeah. I would love to do a reboot of Sanford and Son. And Damien, there is a white Jewish guy on Sanford and Son.
Oh, I know.
They had the old what was it, Gomez? They had the other junkyard.
Yeah.
Goldstein. It was Goldstein. See, y'all had me. And that was Fred's friend. They was cussing each other out. So, and they walk away. That's how you end the fight.
I thought it was Sanchez and Son.
No. Goldstein.
Yeah.
Yeah. And no, the Spanish people didn't come into what's his name? Chico.
Yeah, that was Lamont's friend.
Julio was Julio, and his goat was named Chico. So when Julio moved in, I watch too much damn TV. It's all getting mixed up. Grady. I remember Grady had his spin-off show.
Yeah, I know you're talking
Who gonna be Grady, Bubba, Skillet? I mean, but they could watch that in what you call that in not syndication. Yeah, they can watch all those shows in syndication. So yeah, something that we had that they wouldn't have. Y'all remember that bubble stuff that we had? We could swirl it and then we blow into it and like a bubble, and it make a ball, made a plastic bubble.
Yeah, with the little straw, and it had the little tubes. Yeah, and you find out later that shit causes cancer.
Damn.
Lung cancer, all types of mesothelioma.
Well, yeah, you're blowing an epoxy and you're letting little kids have that and put it in their mouth and shit like that. You know, fucking tumors growing out of their ears. Oh, yeah, what was that? Well, he was blowing bubbles in the backyard. We don't know.
What was that game called? I mean, everybody was like, "Oh yeah," and then we had Shrink-a-Dinks. I remember that. Now we had that they would never know what the hell a Shrink-a-Dink is. We had shrink all the Disney characters, everything, and start out this big, and you put it in the oven and you bake it off to the size of a keychain. They would never know what the hell a Shrink-a-Dink is. They would never know what a Betty, well, they do know what a Betty Crocker oven is nowadays because it's the real oven.
Well, I know the Easy Bake Oven. You can still get your powder rocked up.
But they got a real Easy Bake Oven. It's called microwave and air fryer. The kids be using the hell out of that.
Etch-a-Sketch.
Yeah, I don't think that'll come back. That's not video games. Took all of those hand-and-eye coordination games that we had. Video games took that away. You ain't gonna see no soccer bopper. I mean, you ain't gonna see the way the Rockets. What was some two fighting men? Y'all had it was boy games, and you kept pressing the button until he knocked his head off.
Knock him, or something like that.
Knock his head off.
Rock him, sock him. Damn good. Yeah, rock him, sock him.
Rock him,
and
sock him.
He kept going, I'm gonna get you. And you know, you fighting against each other. That used to be exciting to see something
I still like watching my grandkids freak the fuck out because I'm real good at Hungry Hippo. Like I'm taking all their marbles and shit. And they just get salty as hell with me.
That game won't come back. Whatever.
I think it should be life size.
Like that's an idea for the Squid Games. They had something to really chop, and they in a ball, and the hippo, you got to roll the ball to try to get away, and you have life size hippo mouse try to get you. That'd be funny for a Squid Game, because they got all kinds of games on the Squid Games. So that would be a funny game. You in a ball, and you rolling around, you the marble, and you try not to get chopped up or plucked out. You know, Chinese checkers. I wonder, do the children know how to play Chinese checkers? They probably don't. But then nowadays they got mahjong. They'd rather play that on the computer. We had actual board games that they even play Monopoly now on the damn phone. Or the game Monopoly is on the I seen that. I said, what y'all playing?
Yep, Monopoly Go. Yep.
You know, I would have shipped myself because I bitched out my youngest son, Caleb. He's my miracle baby. He had 4 open heart surgeries, and they thought he'd never live to see 13. He's 23 years old now. Anyway, where was I going with this? Oh yeah, it was probably like 15 years ago. He's a teenager, and I said, "What do you want to do with your life?" He goes, "Well, I'm going to make money to play video games." I'm like, boy, is that your excuse? Is why you are on your fucking video game machine? Like, you don't even eat some days. What the fuck's going on? What do you mean? And I got pissed off at him. And you know what? Now you can actually make money playing video games. It's fucked up. I had no idea.
Not just make money, but yeah.
No, they make bank. I mean, they're like
millions of dollars playing Fortnite. I wish I knew how to play that bitch. They
Yeah,
need
and no,
adult
it's
games.
true. I mean,
They need some adult
Fortnite is
games
the
so we can
biggest
make money like
interactive
that.
game in the world, and you can actually make money. It's fucking
No,
crazy.
not only that, but I used to watch my son. He would sit there and watch YouTube of somebody else
To
playing a
get the
video game.
cheats.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there was this is Latino guy. He'd be like, go, oh, look at that. Oh, look, it was Gigi or somebody he used to always watch play games. They would have that. And I was like, why is she watching somebody else play a game?
Yeah, I'm talking about for hours. I'm talking about for hours. I'm like, I said, instead of supporting that, you should,
the only
set your own
time
junk.
that we did that was when Resident Evil first came out. Resident Evil first came out, we turned all the lights out and played it in the dark. That was scary. We was older, we was adults. We was big kids, 18, 19, Shoot, Tyree was little then, so I was grown. With playing Resident Evil in the dark. But then they got another game that Tyree was playing. It's called PHO. I think that's the name. I gotta ask Tyree. He used to beta test. He used to test a lot of little games out for Gateway. And I used to say, well, see if you can get an internship up at Gateway. You testing and you beta testing them games and stuff. Shoot. And Gateway's right here in Bethesda. Gateway Games, right? But
Well, I know he ain't fucking with me right now because the Roku channels on the TV. I mean, there's a channel specifically for like little kids and teenagers, and all it is showing clips of people interacting on their video games. It's the whole fucking 24/7. I'm like, holy shit! And that means companies are paying for advertising. And that's where the money comes from, of course. It's fucking gross. It's fucking amazing, but it's gross.
Yeah,
how could my kid 15 years ago be right that he could be like the Michael Jordan of a video game and be making bank? I had no clue that was even possible.
But that's what
like there are game companies that will pay someone who's really good at video games to see if they can beat their video game and pay them if they do. It's crazy. Never thought it was possible, but I was stupid then. I'm stupid now.
Well, they do it now. Like they were like this little 6-year-old boy. He's a millionaire. And all they was doing was sending him different toys, and they will videotape him playing with different toys, the toys that was good, the toys that was bad. And I was like, he was making money.
Like the movie Big with Tom Hanks.
It was making money by playing with the games and stuff, and people would send him the stuff. Hey, you like this? You like this? You like that? Look, I need somebody to do that with potato chips. I am a potato chip connoisseur. I promise you. Give me potato chip, and I can tell you if your chip is some shit or if your chip need dip. That's all I'm saying. I am a potato chip connoisseur. And right now, my favorite potato chip, my favorite brand, I'm bougie. My favorite brand of chip is, can anybody guess?
Utz.
Utz. That's right. It's Utz. And my favorite flavor of Utz right now is sour cream.
Salt and vinegar.
No, I used to like salt and vinegar to turn my tongue white and my lips. I look like a crackhead. That salt and vinegar dried my ass up. You can only eat 10 of them. After you eat them 10 salt and vinegar, you be like, okay, that's enough. And I used to love hot chips. After I had my surgery, I can't indulge in the hot chips no more.
How many people by a show of hands just take any bag of potato chips with some hot sauce? You just pour it right in the bag and shake the bag. Who does that?
No, I don't want a soggy potato chip. Why you want a soggy potato chip? Ew, yuck.
I'll mush it down. I'll mush it down and turn it into a little potato cake. Hot one.
Ew.
I used to like them. What was it called? Gibbers or Gibbles?
Gibbles. Nibble with Gibble. They had a chip called Mr. G, and that was the hot potato chip. And it came in a silver bag. Can I say? And they stopped making Mr. G's. That was my favorite potato chip. Well, it used to be a Mr. G. It came in a silver bag.
How many people did Mr. G kill?
I don't know. That nibble with Gibble, yeah. That chip might not have been good. A chip that y'all would never get is called O'Grady's. I don't know if O'Grady's, O'Groton, and they had regular O'Grady's. It was a thick ass potato chip, thicker than Ruffles, and it was thick. It was like potato sticks before they made the potato sticks. They was called O'Grady's. I told you I'm a potato chip connoisseur. Give it to me, and I didn't have it. I had a Bonton. I had Wise. I don't like Wise.
My favorite, straight from Chicago, Jay's. From Chicago, Jay's potato chips.
Them potato sticks were salty as I don't know what.
Look, LA said nothing is stopping me from doing chip reviews. They got to send me their chip. Send me the chips and I'll do a review on it. Sure will. Nothing is stopping me from doing my chip reviews. I got something like that on YouTube where I was reviewing chicken nuggets. Who got the best nuggets? Did anybody see that? I was putting nuggets against each other. And I think Wendy's won the nugget war. The old Popeyes used to have good nuggets when they had real nuggets. But I think Wendy's won the nugget war. KFC nuggets with some garbage. Burger King nuggets with some garbage. McDonald's nuggets with some garbage.
Back in the day.
I think even it was either Chick-fil-A or Wendy's. I know that Chick-fil-A nuggets are white meat, right? And I know Popeyes used to have white meat chicken nuggets, right? But
the back in the day McDonald's nuggets were
the bomb.
They were the bomb. That was before they started using, rat and everything else.
Because it had a different coating on it and everything.
Yeah.
So the kids, y'all missed out on a good nugget. The nugget used to be good. I don't know what they're using now.
Yeah,
and also, McDonald's used to have this thing called Mighty Wings. Mighty Wings, I don't know if you ever get them again. Mighty Wings was good. They need to take that McRib and bury it. Ew, yuck, gross.
Yeah.
But the Mighty Wing, and there's another thing that y'all will never get at McDonald's now unless they bring it back to kids today, called the McTasty. The McTasty was a real burger. It wasn't like that hamburger stuff. The McTasty, it was lettuce, tomato, mayonnaise, and you get onions on it. It's called the McTasty. Y'all look it up because you'll never get it again because it was good. It was like an adult burger. It had
the burger hot on one side of the container and it had all your vegetables cold on the other. That was the whole pitch. And you had a clamshell that went on top of it like a big ass fucking the Chinese takeout thing.
You won't get the McTasty. No, it was good too. And you won't get the McTasty no more. Just like KFC, you won't get no more. Is the rotisserie gold. The rotisserie gold used to be the bomb, and they don't have it no more.
You know how dumb I felt when I found out that McDonald's quotation secret sauce was just $1,000.
I thought it was mayonnaise and ketchup mixed together with relish.
I think it's like a combination of mayonnaise and $1,000 or something like that.
The secret sauce with relish in it. Don't forget your relish.
Relish, yeah.
I used to hate sandwich spread, so I ain't a favorite of that. People like put some sandwich spread. I don't like Miracle Whip because that dressing is too sweet.
What about Goober? Spread. Don't you remember Goober peanut butter and jelly in the same jar?
I didn't like that. That looked disgusting. Once you dig in it, that was disgusting. Because I like my peanut butter on one side and my jelly on the other side. Because I am a snob and I like Smuckers. Because it spreads evenly. Or Welch's that spreads, the jams that
Why does everything you say sound like porn? Everything that comes out of your damn mouth, Althea. Connie's just over here shaking her head. What's she talking about? Everything comes out of your fucking mouth is porn.
And I saw it like on TV. You know, who the hell eat a peanut butter sandwich with one slice of bread with peanut butter on it? I used to try to do that, but I always end up making a sandwich. It didn't never work. I was like
aggressive.
What would you say? What?
Aggressive.
Dressing.
He said
no. I said aggressive.
He said aggressive.
Yeah, I mean you're like fuck that. I got half a sandwich. I'm making the other half too.
Yeah, because I'm up there eating it, like the little white kids, you eat it on your Wonder Bread. I watch too much television and spread it out, and that was not satisfying to me. It wasn't. I was like, no, this ain't right. cut my sandwich in half, and then go across it again. I need my peanut butter and jelly. It's peanut butter jelly time. It's peanut butter jelly time. Yeah, I wanted both. I wanted on bread. When we was kids, we used to eat it off of a spoon.
Almost got knocked out because prior I stayed the night at a white friend's house. So then when I went home, I asked my mom, could she cut the crust off my bread?
What's wrong with that?
That was a waste of bread. That was a waste of bread. She's gonna eat the whole sandwich.
Oh, my mom and them used to do it. They used to eat the bread. They cut it off, and they'll eat the bread, and then my sandwich would be about this big. I'm gonna eat my crust. I'm gonna eat my crust. Because you take a sandwich with my that'll teach your ass not to say cut the crust off the bread. All right. Do. And because they was eating the sandwich with me, and I was like, why my sandwich?
Don't you throw away the heel.
No, I like the heels.
Yeah, don't you throw away the heel.
No, we call that crump. My grandmother called that the crump. We call that butt bread. I don't want the crump. My grandparents would eat the crump. If the crump is so good, why don't you eat it when you first open the loaf? You don't do that. You open the loaf and then you go down and get like the third or fourth slice of bread. If the crump is so good, why don't you grab that off the top then? Huh? We call that crump. Butt bread. My grandmother would use that to make stuff like bread pudding or stuffing. We used to have. We ain't going to eat it. We don't believe throwing away nothing. And that McFarland's, you didn't throw away nothing.
Nope.
Everything was recycled and used again.
Yep.
Everything.
All right. By a show of hands, who did not have on their stove that tin can full of bacon grease?
Well, it was chicken grease or fish grease. Because you couldn't fish grease. You could only fry fish in the fish grease. You better not fry no chicken or nothing in that fish grease.
Right. Yep.
And it was like, ew, the fish grease. So
right. That's what I'm saying. Any kind of grease.
And
you never ran out of oil. You were cooking all the time.
Because my grandparents was heavy on the pork.
Shit
and they
started to get brown and black and crusty in about 2 weeks.
Yep.
What, Stricker fat?
No, just having that can up there. After a while, you might get that thick layer of fucking, butter on the top and shit. Got to skin
that
that
ain't butter. That's shortening. That stuff they cook with that. The
exactly.
Butter. You better not put that on no damn bread. That's not butter. That's shortening. That's the oil that did not go back together. That's the difference between margarine and cooking oil. When you got the cooking oil don't gel up like that. But if your grandmother used or your mother used shortening would gel back up. So that was shortening made the best fried chicken, boy. It'd be nice and flaky until it get cold again, but it's good. And the cooking oil, yeah. The can is shortened.
You talking about not throwing away stuff. That sounds just like my grandfather. It wasn't until after we moved away from my grandfather is when I realized that bread was like whole pieces of bread. Because my grandfather, if the bread got molded or whatever and all, he would just tear off the mold. Just tear off the mold or whatever like that and all. So, you know what I mean? We'll go in the bag for bread and stuff and all, and see, you know what I mean, like bread, you know what I mean, like holy bread or whatever. It was for a while. I really thought bread was holy and stuff like that.
No, that's not good to eat moldy bread. We threw that junk away. If we could get mold on it, we wasn't making nothing with that.
What y'all talking about, budgeting or something?
He was saying that the moldy, I don't know. They were saying that when the bread got old or moldy,
just cut the bad part off.
Yep. That's what my grandfather used to do. You just
cut the mold off.
No,
yeah, you can.
Oh no.
No, thank you. Look, that's penicillin. That's probably why you don't get sick. You got good immune system because you ate the mold.
Oh no.
You might be right though. You might be right.
That's whatever it was. And another thing I didn't eat, I was bougie. You know how you boil an egg, and if you peel the egg and the egg was like dark or green, I'm like, I ain't eating that egg. I ain't that yolk is not yellow. They were like, just eat the yolk food. I'm like, And so I started eating the egg whites. I'm like, I don't want that yolk. And I used to give my yolk away, and I would get the boiled egg, and I'll peel it because I'm bougie now. But I don't want that. Or if my granddad used to fry egg, I used to tell him don't break it because I would peel my egg yolk right on out the egg and just eat the white. He would fry it hard for me, and he wouldn't break it, and I would peel it right on out. And he was like, something wrong with you, child. You just crazy. I'm like, granddad, I don't want that. I want your edges. I wanted him to fry it because his edges to be nice and crunchy.
Yeah, my granddad didn't waste anything. Like I remember we had a pesky mouse or whatever like that. No, and I went downstairs and I seen a mouse trap. I said, I went to my grandfather all excited. I said, we got him, or whatever. And all. I said, the mouse is in the trap. He said, what you do with the trap? I said, I threw it away. He said, get that trap out there and take that mouse off and put it back and reset that thing. I said, ew, I ain't doing that mess.
They were some frugal people. My grandparents were country folks from Raleigh, North Carolina, Apex, North Carolina, North Carolina, and all of their isms and all of their sayings or whatever, they may have left the South, but they just brought it up to Washington, D.C. because they lived in D.C. until they said a year before I was born, then they moved to Maryland. So they talk about, I hear my parents talk about D Street and all of that. And I was just like, wow, seemed like they had the best times. She said that my uncles would say that they used to walk to the pool, that they could go swimming every day, and they had all wrecked stuff. I didn't know that my uncles was Boy Scouts. I mean, not Boy Scouts, little Cub Scouts or whatever you called it. They was in the Boy Scouts. I was like, what? He said they had a paper route when they was little. I was like, what? I mean, when I hear them talk, I keep hearing.
Man, I can tell you, Althea, I had to quit Cub Scouts when I found out the highest rank you can get is Weeblo.
Weeblower.
Weeblo. That's the highest rank as a Cub Scout. And then you become a Boy Scout after that. Wolf, bear, Cub, and the highest rank you can get as a Cub Scout is Weeblo.
They were blowing her.
Hey, man, they were doing all kinds of shit there, man. You see the lawsuits?
Well, that was tied in knots, you know. So I couldn't imagine
like their pant
with
legs.
my uncles and them, and they tried something. They was bad kids. They wasn't bad kids, but they was fighters, and they jumped you. They would have tore somebody up. Somebody try to touch one of them. Mr. Jackson.
Right.
You know, the whole neighborhood would have got you. So they know what kids to bother and what kids not to bother. So at 7 or 8, my uncle said that they was walking to the pool. And so I said, Grandma, let you go by yourself. Yep.
Oh, hell yeah.
And then they didn't worry about getting snatched. They didn't worry about, he said they didn't worry about a lot of that stuff. I was like, what? And I was just like in awe.
I could go down to the store and get my mom a pack of cigarettes as long as I had a note.
Subject matter, I'm sorry. I was just talking about moldy bread. Now y'all talking about getting cigarettes.
Well, it was back in the days. The topic was name something that the kids of the day would never know nothing about, would never experience what we had back in the day.
Get cigarettes for your mom with a note.
Yeah, because now kids can't buy cigarettes now. I used to get my grandmother cigarettes.
They weren't allowed to buy them then.
I remember paying $1.25 for a pack of her cigarettes. She'd give me $1.25. And I remember this girl jumped me and took the money. I was only 5 years old. She had a little dog and I was scared of dogs. She was like, what you doing? I said, nothing, going to the store for my grandmother. You know how you hold the money balled up in your hand? And she said, give me the money. I was like, no, it's for my grandmother's cigarettes. She said, I'm going to take my dog on you. And I gave her the money and ran home crying. And my Aunt Ann came with me around the corner. Flo, my Aunt Ann came with, where's she at, Reese? My aunt snatched that girl up because she was bigger than me. I think she was like 12. And I was only 5. She snatched that girl up and smacked the shit out of her. Yeah, because Flo didn't play. I mean, Felicia and my aunt Ann didn't play. And my aunt told me, you kicked the shit out of that dog. She was like, "This a little pooty dog." My aunt said, "You don't be scared of no dog. You kick the shit out of the dog." I'm like, okay. So that's where you learn to stomp your feet at the dog. Back. You know, I still was scared of dogs because I ran through a glass door trying to get away from a dog. So I was still scared. But that was a German Shepherd. That was an attack dog that was after my ass. And you know you running. You doing a piece of running when you run right through a glass. You know you had to be scared and run. Then that time
that kind of kid running through glass. You was that child. Okay,
look, a German Shepherd was chasing me down, an attack dog. I'm in my yard playing with the sticks, just hit the ground, you know. And then the dog was an attack dog. He saw me with a stick. This man was coming through the alley with his dog. The dog jumped our fence and was chasing me. I said, "Hope Jody Blow." Turned around. What did he say? Feet don't feel me now.
Whatever he said.
That's good.
Hell yeah.
Coming through the window and you can hear, "Hey, Kool-Aid."
I was busting down the street, you know, yeah. And the dog stopped and looked at me like,
You say that's some good eating right there.
you know, a German Shepherd. That was a big dog. I was a little girl. The dog
he was like chasing around a hot pocket. He was chasing around a hot pocket.
It's good you ran. My daughter used to just go to dogs and just beat them up. I was like, what would make you go to the biggest dog around here and just hit him? You know, she just
making a fuck
hit,
with me,
and the
Dad.
dog don't do nothing. The dog just be trying to get away from her. I was scared to get near that dog. She go right to her and just smack him. I'd be like, something wrong with this little girl. Now she older, she's avoiding them dogs. She like, I don't mess with them. I used to run right up to him. Not no more.
The dogs or something, but the dog was chasing me. So you couldn't run him to if he chasing you.
He probably was playing.
No, he was an attack dog.
Why ain't catch your ass then? You only a kid, you ain't going too far.
Doing a night job behind Chris.
Yeah, he playing with
flying. I must have been flying.
Girl,
that's
you
all I
ain't
can
flying
say.
that fast.
Why that shit wasn't in the book?
He was playing with you.
What? I don't
know.
Was it in
the book too.
No shit about no.
My aunt will tell you. I have the mark on my arm. I was cut from shoulder to shoulder. This is what it looked like today. My little arm was cut from near to there, and it healed up. This is the scar of me running through the damn door.
He bit you?
No.
Oh, you got away.
Glass.
Oh shit.
He ran glass.
I ran through it and it was cut from here to here. I must have did like this. I don't know, but it was from.
No, that's fucked up. The last
big ass kid.
Glass.
Yeah, I was 5 years old. Around
running
that
through
day.
glass.
Blue.
I didn't even start school yet.
That's straight football.
You are fast.
Yeah, quarterback.
For football. Fuck that.
I was. They
can run. Tell her there's a dog behind her. She'll run.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I just took off running. My cousin, me and Deidre was walking. And I looked back and the dog was chasing us. I started running. She was like, Reese, why you? That dog was this close on her ass. I just took off running. She was like, why didn't you tell me, dog? I was so scared. I used to be that terrified of the dogs.
Dog probably looking like, what's she running for?
What's happening?
Damn, she done ran through the glass.
Deidre thought they were going to get us. Them dogs in Palmer Park was bad as hell.
Damn.
Dogs, shoot.
Ran through glass. Damn.
Yeah.
All types of pits around the neighborhood. Them was our neighbors' dogs. We knew all of them, like Scrap. He'd come play with us and stuff. And then later on, they might have a dog fight. Scrap putting some dog down, but Scrap was a good dog.
Yeah,
all of them were.
Only dog we knew that was a good dog, was a big old dog, was Angie Lee dog. Angie Lee had one of them big old dogs with the big fur on it, and it was real big. It was taller than us, and we was kids. That's the only good dog we know. Other than that, them other ones was Doberman pictures and them vicious dogs. And then the little dogs. Mrs. Knox had 5 dogs. And the tail curled up, and they was bad. They was bad as hell. Them little damn dogs. They would come out. We were like, "Oh, shut up!" Butch,
my wife Connie used to. My wife Connie in Oklahoma, she used to breed them. She had 162 dogs all at once, and she knew every one of their names without a name tag. That's kind of crazy.
That's nasty. I ain't.
That's crazy.
That's how she made her money. Selling dogs. It's a good business.
Yeah, they
She
make
sell
money.
I
mean, everything from Chihuahuas to Corgis, German Shepherds, everything.
That's real profitable.
Yeah, my dog Chief, I can go to the vet and have him jacked off, and the vet gives me $3,000 because of his bloodline.
Damn.
But you need semen to breed dog, then, so you ain't had to.
Well, hold on, all of it is like anything else in my world. Like everything else in my world, it's an investment. He cost $1,700. His puppies will sell for $2,700 each.
That's good money, but I don't want to hear about the jerking the dog off.
No, I let a vet do that. I pay someone to do that.
Pay that.
Who got 162 dogs at one time? That's a lot.
That's a lot of jerk.
Connie, how many dogs did you have?
I had 162 dogs.
Yeah, the dog.
I believe in now that you said it.
I know some people got off the damn dog.
This is stuff he be saying a lot. That didn't happen. So I believe it now.
Yeah, that's a lot of cleaning shit. That's what the job is when you get
that's what I said.
A lot of cleaning shit.
162.
Feeding all them dogs.
Oh
man.
Feeding all of them, getting them their shots. I mean, it's a fucking full-time job, baby. I mean, she had a crew. Her kids and shit had to help. She couldn't do it all by herself.
Family business.
But she knew every one of their names by heart. Creepy.
How many dogs? It'd have been a kennel. I had to have everybody be in the kennel because you couldn't afford to have them all running around at the same time.
No, it's on a basically a farm in Oklahoma.
I was not in Oklahoma.
Where were you at?
Right here.
Oh, right here in Missouri. That's right.
Okay. A dog.
But I mean, she gave that up because it's a lot of fucking work. And her then husband, started getting real sick, and she gave that up before he died.
Okay.
Connie was with her husband for how long?
38 years.
38 years. And me and her been together for what? 5 now? 5 years. Wow. She started out as my employee. She was my driver at a meat company, and no one could last 3 days with my ass. And she'd been working for like 3 months, and I just asked her. I said, what do you want, Connie? And she goes, I want someone to love me just the way I am. And I said, well, good deal. And we shook on it. We've been together every day ever since.
Mm-hmm.
Can't make that shit up.
Yeah,
we haven't spent one day away from each other.
Mm-hmm. That's what you got. You got what you wanted. How many people?
I got struck by lightning after 4 ex-wives. Shit, no one could put up with my sorry ass, and that was the deal. She's got to accept me just the way I am too. Fucking crazy ass, loud motherfucker, getting in trouble, all that. You still have to accept that shit too.
Well, that is definitely something. You are definitely something in the past that the kids that they don't want in the future.
Mm-hmm. Right.
How you used to be. I'm glad you started wearing shoes, by the way, too. Definitely.
Back on the yak.
I ain't wearing shoes right now.
Yeah, well, Dayman was on the TV on the news with no shoes on. Flip flop broke, and he was at barefoot.
Well, I mean, it was 5 o'clock in the morning. Me and Brian Hamilton just did a show at the where's that? At the Deck in Cape Coral, Florida, and we got the interview for Bubba James, one of our fellow comedians, had a heart transplant, now needed a kidney transplant. And as soon as I walked in, I'd hit the curb and a flip flop blew out. It was one of those cheap ones you get at the dollar store. And so I just chucked those motherfuckers. And the producer goes, "You're going to go barefoot?" I said, "I ain't got no choice now. Aren't we on in like 10 minutes? Come on, let's go. Let's do this."
See, you a brave man.
What was I gonna do? Hey, can someone go down to the store and give me some shoes?
Yeah. Just like you got
I was on
those
time.
flip flops. They got you some more flip flops. Yep.
That's
would've-
okay. They could have given me those jailhouse slides. I would have wore those. I don't
Yep.
give a shit.
Those two. Oh, those are another thing. Those are shoes. We had Kenny shoe store. Was Kenny all over the world? And it was a shoe called the Kenny Capers. And we used to fight. I want Kenny Capers. I want Kenny Capers. Man, to get these shoes, they look like remind you of little deck shoes, but they were canvas. You had the red ones, the blue ones, the white ones. We used to get some Kenny Capers.
Nah,
And I
the
remember
ones
that
I'm talking about,
shoe.
the ones I'm talking about, you get in jail. They call them slides. Yeah,
They
yeah,
look
they're
like the
both the
shoes
same
like
shoe.
Gilligan Island, like on Gilligan Island. Like Gilligan
No,
used
they
to
look
wear.
they look like shower slides.
Oh, I don't know.
Plastic ones. Well, you haven't been to jail, I guess.
No, I have not been to jail, and I'm. Thank
Okay.
you.
You wouldn't know
Thank
that. You
you.
wouldn't know that.
No, I have
They'll
not
put-
been to jail. I've been to court several
Well, that's
times, but
different.
jail. No, I'm thankful for that.
Well, hey, you can find my sets on YouTube, and you can also see me on mugshots.com. All you gotta do is put my name in. I got like 4 different ones. One with a fro, bald headed, clean cut. I mean, I got all kinds of mugshots.
Wow.
Just for being stupid.
Mugshots.com. That sounds funny. Is that a real place? Is that
Yes, go to mugshots.com. Pull my face up. It's awesome.
Wow. They need to go back to MySpace and Yahoo. What happened to those search engines?
No, Yahoo's still here. MySpace is it faded away. Facebook killed them.
Wow. Well, I don't know about y'all, but I had a fun time reminiscing of all the old stuff that we had back in the day that the kids these days would probably never see, like plastic. No, I think they still got that plastic candy. We had like Molly, they still got the plastic candy where like a soda bottle looks like a little flat soda bottle.
Oh, the wax.
Liquid
You
in
talking about
it.
the wax things with the juice in it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
they
must
still
still,
got
that was awful candy. And you would drink the juice and chew the wax.
And they also remember the lips you could get or the teeth,
The wax
and
lips.
it was wax, but the more you chewed
And
it,
you
it turned
chew
into
it.
something that you could eat because it was
It
just
turned into
Pyramid.
gum. You couldn't swallow it.
Pyramid.
Why was we chewing stuff and eating stuff? All that red dye because the wax lips was red, and we just kids just chewing.
Yep.
You know, we didn't swallow it because it was just wax, but we wanted to chew it like gum. Instead of buying some gum, after a while you chew that turned like wax. Like I saw Josh said, striped gum. They still got striped gum. They still got Freshen Up. I still seen Hubba Bubba.
Yeah.
Bubblicious. What gum don't they
I
have?
miss Big League Chew. Big League Chew in the pouch where
still
you like
got that.
stuff the whole side of your face with bubble gum.
I've seen Big League. I even see bubblegum tape. I seen
Shit,
that.
y'all
but what-
remember the wave of the soda called Sundrop when that was a really big thing years ago? Sundrop.
was
Like
it like
that
a
with
Sprite
Mountain Dew or something?
or a Mountain Dew?
Commercials. It was like a Mountain Dew ripoff, yeah, but it was like it's a brand that took off for a little bit. I was just wondering if y'all remembered it. Sundrop.
think
It
I
was
remember
real
something.
popular for like a couple summers, and then it
I think
got
I
like
do.
yeah, it was like a ripoff of Mountain Dew pretty much with its own twist on it.
I know Mellow Yellow is, but they stopped. They said Mellow Yellow was too high octane for the kids. It was too much Mellow Yellow.
Oh, you know what?
you can
One
still
thing
get
I
it.
missed too, they don't know arcades. Forget Dave and Buster's stuff. I'm talking about like real arcades. Like they
Like real
don't
arcades with just games.
winning prizes and tickets and get shit off the wall and like
You know, if you go to
Dance
Greenbelt
Revolution.
Mall, there
Fast
still
and
is one arcade in Greenbelt Mall. But
Yeah.
that's yep, down is from the movie theater in
Yeah.
Greenbelt Mall. That little arcade is still there.
Yeah.
Right where the food court is. It was there a few years
If
ago.
I strike gold, I'm trying to open up an arcade. That's what the fuck I want. Arcade
Kids
lounge.
all night arcade where the kids come in there all night.
No, he
Nah.
wasn't gambling joints.
It's a general
Or gambling
arcade, so
joints.
adults can play the games too, like the like the racing games. They had a Dance Dance Revolution. They have the games where you try to shoot little coins in certain holes and get points, and you
I
know,
like the roll
like the one with the
ball.
ball. You roll the ball, try to get in the
They
like
would
all
shoot
them
the
games.
ball.
Yeah, the
And
shooting
don't forget the
games with
motorcycle
the
ones.
hoop moves and shit like that. I
Where
want
you
all
had a
that shit.
motorcycle.
Yeah, you had to lean on it. The Cruise in the World racing game. The girl
Or the
waved the
driving the
flag
car. I
and
used to love
everything.
those.
PT Cruiser.
Look where
Yeah,
my big
PT
ass was
Cruiser and
able
all
to
that.
fit behind it. When I
Yeah,
used to love those games because it was like a real car. You turn in the corner. What was that?
yeah.
What was that game? It wasn't BMX.
It's one. I used to like the tractor trailer one. It was a big. You sit in a big seat with a tractor trailer wheel, and you're driving that. You trying to drive it all around the city and get points or whatever it was.
Oh, I never seen that one. I would have liked that one.
My main racing one or car one is Crazy Taxi. That's probably one of my favorite.
Crazy Taxi is lit.
Yeah, probably one of my favorite games is
In the
Crazy Taxi.
arcade.
Yeah,
Yeah,
arcade.
never
It'll be a Chuck E. Cheese. I know Chuck E. Cheese still got them, but
I like Deer Hunter.
yeah, the
Or Duck
shooting
Hunt.
game. Exactly. Yeah. That was the first like interactive. That was interactive before we had like interactive
Duck
stuff at
Hunt.
home.
Was that before Duck Hunt?
Nah, it was after that.
Around the same era, I think Duck Hunt came first, and then the Deer game came after.
We had that on Nintendo. You gotta hook the gun controllers
And then
up.
next thing you
shoot
know,
at
you
the
had
screen.
zombie killing games. What was the game that I had? You said it would keep going down, keep putting the gun in the holster to get
You gotta
power.
reload. Yeah,
Keep
Is
reload.
that Time Crisis you talking about?
It's the zombie game.
Probably
Zombie game.
Resident Evil one of
Probably
them.
Evil then. Or
I was like, oh man, you had to keep reloading. I'm like, I'm tired of this game. Oh, I'm tired of it. Oh, we got killed. So
yeah.
man,
People
my
don't.
favorite.
I want to make
Pac-Man and Millipede and Centipede was Galaxy.
Mm-hmm.
Galaga, I think that was name is it. Where I used to be shooting the plane. Choo, 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 choo.
Oh, you talking? Oh yeah. Where they do the swirling and you got to try to move out the way and dodge the. Yeah, Galactica or something like that.
Yeah,
something with a G or.
That was one of my favorite games. That and The Legend of Zelda. I actually like that game. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I like Crash Bandicoot and Spyro and stuff like that.
Boudica.
Right, that's my.
Who said Boudica?
That's the game. And Crash, you get the little special
on
thing, and the mask thing float around. What the mask thing do? Protect you? Like you can get hit one time or something like that?
You can get hit one time and you'll be all right without dying.
Yeah.
Oh,
when you get hit, you lose it. But you try to get two on, oh man, you're gonna really go off.
Oh wow. Crash Coop Bandit. Tyree know about this stuff.
Bandicoot.
Look, I used to try to hang with him. Y'all ain't gonna tell y'all no lie. A few days ago, I pulled up He-Man and He-Man and the Thundercats. Do y'all remember those?
Yep.
Go.
It's cartoons.
It's a year. I pulled up the Thundercat cartoon.
I have the power.
The Castle Grayskull and Mum Rod. I used to really love those kind of cartoons. Take you on a quest and a mission. It was like so.
Wake up on Saturday and you're wearing those pajamas that go from your ankle all the way up to your neck. And if you're naked, just getting out of the bathroom and you get your dick caught in it, man, you'll be in the hospital for a week. Happened to me.
Franks and beans. Franks and beans. So I'm sorry for y'all, man.
Right up. Blanket sleepers. Getting up and watching Saturday morning cartoons.
I used to like them just because we used to slide around on the floor. We used to play like we ice skating. Our onesies. Until you got to pee real bad. Then you have to try to rip that sucker off.
Like getting out of a straitjacket.
We don't get that back. We got 3 minutes left. Is there anything you want to promote, Damien, or say? We got 3 minutes left.
The owner called back. Schedule is moving forward. February is a short month, but it's still on the same schedule. So we'll probably have 2 shows in March. I don't know. But March 1st is booked with Destiny and Miss Arkansas.
Miss
All
Arkansas
female
and
lineup.
Destiny. Okay, Destiny, do your thing, girl. Miss, okay. I know that's right. So you got the girls on deck for for March the 1st.
Yep.
Okay.
Which technically, if it was any other month, it would be the last, Friday or Saturday of the month.
Okay. So this month must got 5 Saturdays. March must have 5 Saturdays.
Oh yeah. Okay. So well, it's the 1st, March 1st, Saturday night, 7 o'clock dinner, 8 o'clock showtime.
All right. At the Hub. Hey, Bub. Meet me at the Hub.
At the Hub Comedy Club, St. Roberts, Missouri, Fort Leonard Wood.
See, I'm gonna get my comedy club. I'm gonna get to do the groundwork. I'm gonna have my own little hub, partner with somebody. Hey, Bub. But they ain't gonna call it the Hub. I'm thinking of something catchy to get them in there, to get them in there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's been a hub for 51 years. So they've been around a while.
Huh. Okay, y'all.
But comedy, just so you know, comedy's just once a month there at that location. They've got Latin night, karaoke, bands, shit like that. And we just taken one thing off their calendar. And if you go out to different places that have live entertainment, go introduce yourself and say, I see you have live entertainment. You got a band this day, you got karaoke this day, you got Latin night, whatever. Have you ever thought about doing a comedy night? Let's try it out once a month. You'd be surprised how many people will let you out on it. And after that, it's only as good as you produce.
Yeah, it's a lot to go into it. We are coming to the
you have to
end.
Talk to people, you got to sell yourself.
I was told that this is a no-buy month, that you're not supposed to buy anything. So while you are not patronizing the department stores and the local stores and all that stuff, Walmart, Target, Amazon, or whatever, you guys are boycotting or whatever, take that money that you would normally spend, save it, and get you a ticket for one of these comedy shows. We're talking about great comedy. Don't boycott the laughter, because you need the laughter after the disaster. You need some laughter. I like how I spin that up there. After you sit and cry laughing. That's what you do. See, laughter helps you forget about what's going on. It takes you away. It distracts from what's going on. So while y'all saving all y'all dollars, y'all can afford 15, 20, 25 for the ticket to come out and enjoy yourself. Yes, you can. And for those people that's coming out to see Clarence Nixon and Esquiva for the Valentine's Day show, dinner is included with that. That's why the ticket price, I think, is $75. I got to get that flyer for y'all. But this flyer up here that's happening in 2 weeks on the 15th, we're going to be down in Roanoke, Virginia. We're going to Roanoke. And when I say us, I mean people from the Morning Mac show. We're going to have 4 people from the Morning Mac show going down to Roanoke and represented, and with our boy LA Josh Preston and Chout Bout and B Jordan and all of them, right? We gotta have Shaquan Williams, David Green, Lee Ruff Warren is coming down there, and myself. So we're gonna road trip. What? And I hope everybody is healthy, because I'm gonna do triage before I get in the car with them. I gotta scan a thermometer. I'm gonna check your blood and your oxygen. I got my blood pressure kit. I'm gonna triage you before you get in the car. David Green, you with me? Where you at, David Green? Funny Man Green. Funny Man Green off the scene. But I'm trying to stay nice and healthy so I can get down to Roanoke and cut up. And then I got a show on the 22nd in Clinton. I want to stay nice and healthy for that. As soon as B-Man got to give me that information about that. But it's at a nursing home. He got to tell me about that. So I'm going to go ahead and rock with him out on that, whatever he doing on the 22nd.
Yeah.
So they doing the barbershop show. Phil Page doing the barbershop show on the 22nd. Lee is also going to be gone on the 22nd because Lee is going to be in Tennessee. One
Tennessee.
more. She's going to be in Tennessee. That's right. And I think LA Josh Preston is going to be with her in Tennessee. Him and Shaquan, if I'm not mistaken, the show coming up. So, Lee, you got to get better so you can get back in that seat so we can make it do what it do. That's right. February is going to be a hot month. I got a lot of stuff popping off all across the board. Woo! I don't got no flyers or nothing to talk about. What we're talking about is just the 4th. But they'll get it to us before then. LA Josh Preston is on money on point with his. Do we got a drop of LA talking about the Morning Max show? Since we get everybody to do their drop. Can we see it?
That wasn't even supposed to be posted yet.
Oh.
Yeah, that wasn't even supposed to be posted yet. I mean, it's up. It's fine because it's up, but that's not the final one. That's not the final one. You're asking for that. It's not the final one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they did this thing. We need some more drops, y'all. So when we go a little quick commercial breaks, we can play them in between. We want to use the people who actually been watching and supporting the show.
Damien,
people
can you
actually
give me
part
a
of the show.
commercial drop?
What's that?
Can you give me a commercial drop? Can you record yourself saying something about the Morning Max show? Telling them to watch and tune in. That's David Green. You hear that, David Green? I know David Green can, because he done did a show about the damn mini egg rolls. He done did a drop about the mini egg rolls. David, give me a drop about the Morning Max show.
And remember, y'all, I promised that I was only going to use these 2 platforms to get my talent from, and so far, so good, man. Upward and onward.
Okay.
We're like tampons. We're not number 1, but we're up there.
All right.
One string attached.
David, you hear me?
Yeah.
I'm going to get Lee to do a drop, see if Shaquan can do a drop. Quan, see if Phil could do a drop. And we could randomly play it throughout the show. That is a beautiful idea. I like that. Thank you, Trey. That's a good idea. Trey do his drops. I gotta watch Trey. He got color and music when he do his drops. So he do his drops for the Morning Max show on the storyline. I think that's where I see it at. Trey, you do your drops on the storyline?
Well, I used to do each time each morning, like I get up around 8 or something like that. I would do a story every day. But I had one still on my profile. I think it's pinned. So it should be like right at the top, as an example.
Okay. Can we show them what it looked like?
I mean, if you want to, it should be on my page.
Yeah, how do I get it? Open. I
don't know how to tell you how to screen anything, but I know it's on my profile.
Wait a minute, Molly, we're gonna get it, and let me pull.
LA's right. Althea, you can do your drops as well.
Okay.
And that wasn't and I don't mind you showing that one, but that idea, nobody listened to that idea for a while. That was a while ago that I did that, so nobody really listened to that idea or anything at first. So I want to redo one after this.
Oh, I can't. Well, how do I?
Well, the only concern that I had, Althea and Molly, is you guys told me in order for me to invite people or whatever, I don't know how to make them watch. I mean, I posted the link on my page as soon as I got on. But if I want to invite people to get on the show, do I just copy forward the link to them?
Yeah, forward the link. The
get on
link
the list.
You guys said I needed to get permission. I just can't be throwing people at you.
Wait a minute, to watch. Which one do he for? Like, to get on the show, it's the link that you have. You already know how to do that.
I know that link. But if I get that to somebody else, then they can get on the show. But you wouldn't know what they are unless I told you I gave the links to, right?
No, what we wanted, when you share your link, when it says share and you hit it just like you do your music. When you sharing the songs to us, that's how you share it when the thing come
Yeah,
up.
well, I've got the Morning Mac Show on my wall right now, live. So whoever's wants to look at it, they can. Like my big sister Michelle, she's that white chick. She's in Georgia right now, but she came from the south side of Chicago with me. But she writes the list of lies that men say to women. And that's her whole set, has been for 15 years. And it's absolutely fucking hilarious. Never fails. Same set every time. And she just kills it.
I'm trying to go to the trade page. Okay. And I have to make this screen because I just want to do the drop.
Right now, I'm sharing this video on my page as it's happening right now, real time.
Okay, Trey, you see your thing up. So where do I go to the drop?
No, I don't see a screen up. I just see us up.
Wait a minute. Molly, can you make it? Can you when he can see it?
I think if you go down the page for the post, you should see one that's pinned like in my. That's a tab right there. If you scroll down, you should probably see one that's up.
One that's okay. Hold
You
up,
need to
that's
be on your big screen. That's why you can't see anything. That's the one right there. But you
right
need
here.
your big screen. You can't see anything. Yeah.
I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna tap on it and make it.
No, I'm saying you're looking at a tiny.
Have you ever sat down and counted?
I don't know why.
All of the blessings you have. Good health, right mind, fun times, free will, one bed, hot food, ain't that?
You said not that one?
It's that one, but the caption was covering the caption was covering.
That's Reese. That's her laptop. She got it like zoomed in so she can see.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna block it then if you got, I guess, whatever settings you got. It's gonna cover up the video.
Even if I make it.
Yeah, go ahead. The words.
Have you ever sat down and counted?
It's words that's covering
all of the blessings you have. Good health, right mind, fun times, free will, one bed, hot food, ain't that nice?
Can't even see what's
happening.
I can't read it.
Oh, it's your.
Can't read it. It says
yeah, I don't know why it's captions over the on your screen while it's showing captioned over the video.
It says, I love being part of the Morning Mac Show. Back when things was rough for me, mentally co-hosting at the time gave me something to be focused on. It says see more. Maybe when I get see more, then you get the white. Gave me something to be focused on. Hosted by Althea McFarlane, produced by Molly Robinson. All right, yay!
You
So
say
Trey,
yay, we couldn't even see it because it was like, yeah, that it kind of pissed me off.
Seen it
It's
before,
like
though.
I never seen nobody be covered with the caption.
But that's the Morning Mac Show. So Trey, we got you on here live.
You couldn't even see it. It's covered up with words.
But we see you. So tell us, Trey.
It's covered up with words, so it's not a point in. Yeah, it's covered up.
What did Josh say? Josh said, man, it feels 600.
Magnify 600%.
Yeah, she got that joint zoned all the way in.
Don't do me like that. I got to go to the doctor this coming up Friday. And hopefully I'll be able to get my shot in my eyes because things are a little gray. But I'm still pushing through it and I'm still making it do what it do. Like that movie that I'm talking about, I want y'all, tomorrow is what you watching Wednesday. So y'all bring me something new, something that people should watch. I got one for y'all. And the name of it is called See. SEE. It's on Apple TV with Jason Momoa. If y'all got, if anybody that does the Apple TV thing, I'm looking at it off of Fire Stick Prime.
Can you play that video again tomorrow or something? Because that just blew the shit out of me. It was like halfway shown. That just blew the shit out of me. When
I'm gonna do it tomorrow too because tomorrow is what you watching Wednesday. So I'm telling people, and I want y'all to watch and see, because I'm gonna break the show down. Hopefully, I can get some scenes and show y'all. It's. I stumbled across it, and it's something good, entertaining. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Go watch it. Molly said he gonna check it out. Y'all check it out and tell me what y'all think. And it's easy to remember because it's named CSEE. That's the name of the show. Jason Momoa.
Oh, no more wellness.
Well, I'm a flip flop.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Wellness,
you're a fucking politician. I knew you were a politician.
So, see, I didn't announce it last Wednesday, but I'm announcing it now. What you watching Wednesday, and that way everybody can bring a clip or something that they like watching and tell us about it. You know, bring something good. So that's why it's kicking off officially this week. What you watching Wednesday? Next week, this Wednesday, we're gonna flip flop like that. I'm telling y'all.
Love after lockup.
What y'all watching?
Hey, Damon, don't show no clips of porn.
No porn, Damon. You're not watching no porn.
All right.
David, that goes for you too.
If I want something, I'ma go get it. Mama, swim with the sharks, piranhas, and fish.
No XNXX.
So hard down here, God is my witness. Mama, I know where I'm going. Mama, I'm a fan. It's hard not knowing who is really gonna be there for me.
I don't know what SNXX. I know about TNA. Don't watch that either. Your Shades of Blue by A.M. Watch that.
I had to rewind. I fumbled trying to move too fast. I had to keep trying. Growing up, I got in trouble. Told myself to keep lying. So much stress be building up. Swear I be needing me time.